Good afternoon, music world. John here from What's Spinning, here tonight to chat about this latest record from Ryan Davis and the Roadhouse band. It's called New Threats from the Soul. Now, Ryan Davis, Louisville, Kentucky singer, songwriter, former frontman of the band State Champion. He's been at it for a few years now, and for the last few, he's been making names for himself in the Americana and alternative country community with his band, the Roadhouse band. And a few years back, they did release the Dancing on the Edge album, their debut, and I liked it for the most part. The album really does sort of lean into these very long, winding, very verbose song structures, and they certainly are a little much to get used to. You know, it definitely takes some sitting with at first, but what captivated me the most was Davis's very sharp lyricism. It's very vivid, and it just has this incredible appreciation for the Americana sound. Now, it is a dense listen, and I will say I feel like the album kind of fell off in its second half, but still, it's a very strong opening statement from an artist that you're going to want to keep your eye on. Which leads me to this new record here, which has had a lot of hype to it, surprisingly so. And for the most part, I get it. From the opening notes of this album's title track, this thing's pretty awesome. New Threats from the Soul, this album's title track, kicks this thing off, and it is such a classy intro. You get this lush, all-country groove right off the bat with a serious swagger to it, but it also has this worn-down, sort of weary sense to it as well. Get used to it. I love Ryan's smoky delivery and just the character depictions that he goes throughout a lot of this record. It's very Silver Jews, it's very David Berman, and yeah, it's well over 9 minutes long, but between the character portraits and the lyricism, the huge hooks, and the glorious harmonies, it doesn't drag. It is an incredible single. If you're into narrative heavy and maybe a little rambly at points, but yet adventurous indie country and Americana tracks, this one's gonna be for you. Really love Monte, Carlo, No Limits as well. This one at its core is just a dusty, old school alternative country track, but man, does it have great room to breathe. That space lets these very warm melodies and incredible harmonies once again really just come into their own. And the way that this track just starts swirling and building towards grand finale is nothing short of fantastic. Really love Better If You Make Me as well. And a lot of these tracks have this very in the moment feeling to it, like you stumbled into a bar that you've been meaning to go to, and there's just this wild, bluesy live performance from Ryan and the Roadhouse band taking place. Ryan sounds at his most fired up here, especially because there are some more laid back tracks that we're gonna get to, but here he sounds like really in the moment, bursting with life even. Also really love the simple joy. This one might be the most sweetest and most hopeful moment on this entire record. It's breezy, it's carefree, the harmonies feel like you're catching up with an old friend listening to them. I mean, in a world that kind of feels like it's pretty freaking ugly right now, this one gives me hope. It makes me feel like, hey, maybe everything is gonna be okay. And Crass Shadows at Walden Pond is a bluesy gut punch of a finale. I mean, you feel the weight in Ryan's voice here, like he's just laying it all on the table. It's one of the more straightforward tracks here, but it is just as jam-packed with emotion, and honestly, it leaves me feeling very satisfied. It has that sense of finality to it. I mean, throughout a lot of this record, Ryan is proving to be one of the more must-hear songwriters in indie right now. Now, I will say, I do enjoy thoroughly a lot of this record, but there are some moments here where the band's long-winded song structures just, I don't know, just get a bit much. Like Mutilation Springs, for example. Sadly, it's one of the more forgettable cuts here, and of course, it's the longest one of the bunch. I actually don't mind Ryan's performance on this track. It's bluesy, it's laid back, he sounds just fine. But the instrumental here, for the most part, is about as exciting as my hairline. Sure, every once you get a little bit of something to spark you, like a flute here or some strings here, but it's so sporadic that I feel like I keep dozing off listening to this track just to be jolted awake for 2 seconds, only to fall back to sleep. And eventually, yeah, some of the later moments on this track do get there, but it took way too long to get there. And its sister track, Mutilation Falls, suffers from a lot of the same problems. I mean, coming after so many breezy, heartfelt, lush tracks, this one just comes off a little awkward. Once again, Ryan's performance is totally fine here, but God, this instrumental just takes forever to get where it's going again. It feels a lot less organic as well. The backing synths, the southern strings, even a subtle hip-hop beat, these are all great elements. And much like its sister track, eventually it does get there, but like if you're asking me to hang out for 9 minutes, you gotta give me a reason to really engage for those 9 minutes. But overall, this is a really impressive debut. I mean, they are working with song structures that are not easy, and for the most part, they go over well. These are very lush, character-driven, narration-driven tracks as well. Ryan's performances, they are really heartfelt, emotional, and very sincere, and his songwriting is nearly impeccable. And I didn't talk too much about the lyrical themes of this record because on a record like this, I feel like it's best if the listener experiences it themselves most of the time. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, but this is very easily a band to watch. Ryan is one of the songwriters you're going to want to watch moving forward. I'm feeling a very decent 7 on this album, but let me know what you all think down below. If you like the video, be sure to give us a like, give us a subscribe, and let me know down below what you would like for me to chat about in the future. And until next time, have a great day, friends.